Hello, nice to have you with us at chefjoly.com. We're going to do something really cool. Chocolate Madeline. Chocolate Madeline is, such a traditional and such a nice little cookies. You can use so many different way. I mean, when it's one of those things, when you eat one, you want to eat 6 of them. I mean, I'm here with Nicolas, my pastry chef at Mirabelle, and we're just gonna, get him going. What to do is, anytime when you work with chocolate, I always like to be very delicate. What I believe is use very high quality of chocolate because it's really important. I mean, I always say we're not a magician. We only, can transform what we get, to start with. I mean, what I do is I use a better water and I melt my chocolate nice and slowly. The thing with chocolate, if you overheat it, it kind of lose all the shiny, and I put the butter in there and then just let, get it nice and, rich. And you see how nice and shiny it is. That's mainly because we respect the heat and we don't overheat them. That's why I don't like to get a direct contact with a burner directly because more likely it will burn right away and just get a funky flavor. I mean, to do the Madeline, Nicolas is gonna get eggs ready. We're gonna add some flour, some sugar, and a little bit of the baking soda. Madeline is a traditional pastry item, and traditionally we always use those little shell for it. If you don't have one of those silicone pan with the Madeline shape, you can very well use on a different format. It will not, diminish anything of the flavor. It's just, kind of the one we used to see, and it's kind of like your eyes can recognize, say, oh, that's a Madeline because you get that shape. It's like one of those traditional kind of presentation from it. At Mirabelle many times we do that recipes and we use a different form for it, and it's very acceptable. It's nothing dramatic about, just in the meaning of the result. There you get this nice, mixture together, and when it's nice and incorporated, we're just gonna add the chocolate milk with some of the butter we got here, and that's all it is really. You almost ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. And I'm just gonna, let him kind of add him on. I'm gonna let him get going and add a little more after. And it's really, pastry is really chemistry. You just want to get everything pre-weighed before you start. Put everything on your table, just go through the step. And it's really not a way to mess him up if you just follow the recipes. That's the thing with for me, pastry chef, they're much more precise. Sometimes in the cooking, you're gonna cook a lobster and you're gonna say, oh, you know what? I'm gonna add a tomato. I'm gonna add some basil. Pastry kind of not really want to do that because you kind of mess up the whole balance and you might just not trace properly, or create some situation when you say, what I did wrong because I had something thinking it will help, and in a way kind of get everything offset. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the rest of the chocolate, Nicolas.
Right.
And there it is. There you are. Okay, very good. I mean, now maybe we're going to use a little spoon. I'm going to give a little spray, a quick little spray on my pan just to, you don't really have to do it. I just like to just, by safety, give a little bit of moisture in the pan. And then we're gonna cook it at what, 350 pâtissier?
Yeah.
350, just until it's cooked, like any kind of cake, that will take what, 3-4 minutes, I would guess.
More,
5 minutes, 5 minutes, and it's like, after when it's cooked, let him cool down for a little minute or two, and you just, pop him out like that with your fingers, just pop him right out, and it will keep that nice shell, See, we want to make sure we don't waste any of that. It's so good. I don't know what pâtissier do. If I will do pastry all day, I will be like this, It's like... Okay.
Yeah.
And you want to just do with a spoon. I mean, you can very easily use a little pastry bag, but, just to kind of show you, here we can just do it this way. And, what it will do, obviously, when it will warm, it will kind of, fill up the form and just, level out in a way. You don't want to put too much because you don't want to overflow either. You want to keep it And sometimes I guess if we will do 600 of them, it will be just easy to get a pastry bag and just fill them up with a pastry bag. There we are. No. I'm doing a good job, pâtissier?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Those French people, you have to be careful, because if you change the recipes, he might yell at you. This thing is beeping there. Okay, let's throw this one in the oven, and I get the other one ready. I mean, that's gonna go in the oven, and it's gonna take about 3 or 4 minutes. And when it's cooked, I'm gonna show you. Delicious with coffee. A lot of times that's what we're using at Mirabelle. Madeline is going with like what we call miniardise. When you send the coffee service, you give little cookies with that, and that's sort of time what the application is for. But if you go in a respectable pastry shop in Belgium or in France, you probably see Madeline on the shell. Great. I mean, we're gonna give it a couple minutes, and when we come back, we're gonna show you the Madeline. There it is. We have a Madeline just come out of the oven. We let him cool down in the foam a little bit. It's always easy. And when it's warm, you just pop him out, and you get a nice little Madeline like that. I told you, you eat one of those, you're gonna eat 6 of those. Nice to see you. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.